You see, when you look at all the provincial commissioners, no one you will see on social media. No one is being spoken about on social media. They don't have followers because you are not allowed to be on social media as policemen. But you've got this one provincial commissioner who's on social media every day. Social media following, a lot of them. I'm told that there are many thousand accounts.
Does General Mkhwanazi have his own accounts, social media accounts?
There's no way he's not involved. For simple reasons.
No, can you answer, does he have his own social media accounts? Yes or no?
I don't know about that, Commissioner. All the pictures, all the photos, whether it's camouflage, whether in everything that is happening on a daily basis about General Mkhwanazi is on social media. It cannot be that it is only about General Mkhwanazi, not any other provincial commissioners, because many commissioners, if you ask them who's the provincial commissioner of Northern Cape, people won't know. This person who's responsible for General Mkhwanazi's social media, I have that name.
You're at paragraph 49, the public protector investigation.
Public protector investigation.
Maybe before you do that, just so that things are not left hanging, are you going to come? Maybe let me ask first this question. You've described what you say is the role of the MK party. Is that what you were referring to much earlier in your statement when you spoke about continuing political interference?
Yes.
Or are you still going to be saying more? That's what you were referring to?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, Kira?
Thank you very much. Because this is what I'm going through, and then now, I don't know whether to bring this point at this point in time or at a much later stage, but what worries me is that, you see, when you look at all the provincial commissioners, no one you will see on social media. No one is being spoken about on social media. They don't have followers because you are not allowed to be on social media as policemen. But you've got this one provincial commissioner who's on social media every day. Now, you've got political parties fighting to have him. He's supported by MK. Then you also have, I spoke to one MMC who was asking me what is going on. Allow me not to mention the name, Chair. He was asking me what is going on in this thing. We want to understand this thing. And I said, I explained, and he said, you know what, the problem is that even though we see what is happening, the problem is that in KZN, when you get heard speaking against Mkhwanazi, General Mkhwanazi, then you see people beginning to have some cliques and distancing themselves from the party. Now, we've got now this person who's got social media following, a lot of them. I'm told that there are many thousand accounts on social media. Now, you've got...
Does General Mkhwanazi have his own accounts, social media accounts, or does he have a presence on social media through posts by other people?
Commissioner,
because if it's the latter, you cannot expect him to have control over that.
Commissioner, I must say, directly or indirectly, there's no way he's not involved. For simple reasons.
No, can you answer, does he have his own social media accounts? Yes or no?
I don't know about that, Commissioner.
So I'm not sure that it's fair then to make the point that you appear to be trying to make. Because he has no control over what other people post about him.
May I respond, Commissioner?
Yes, please.
Commissioner, I'm responding to you, not in argument, but I want to ask the Commissioner to please bear with me. Let me put my point, and I do know, Commissioner, that I'm putting it with respect. and where the commissioner says to me, but I don't agree with you, I will then keep quiet. Commissioner, if this is the case that he does not have control over what people say about him,
I don't know. I'm just asking. Yeah.
Yes, I'm responding to
Yes,
Commissioner.
yes.
It cannot be that it is only about General Mkhwanazi, not any other provincial commissioners, because many commissioners, if you ask them who's the provincial commissioner of Northern Cape, people won't know. But what I want to say is that all the pictures, all the photos, whether it's camouflage, whether in everything that is happening on a daily basis about General Mkhwanazi is on social media. And then when you say something here, when I sit here and say something, whether it was on radio or on TV or an interview, whatever, the many attacks that I get, it's a lot coming from the same direction. And then the excuse that says, I'm not on social media and I'm not the one and I'm not responsible, I don't agree with that notion. But I can leave it there, Commissioner. This is where I will leave it. But what I want to say is that social media has been...
Sorry, just before you go on, I just want to clarify this, because what you're saying, you are, in response to the chair's question, you're saying that you don't agree, but you're speculating that there's something more to it, that the social media posts, the numerous posts on social media that are in favor of General Mkhwanazi and against you is orchestrated somehow. But you are speculating.
No, I'm not speculating.
You have evidence.
Well, let's take yesterday. What happened yesterday? There was a Mr. Mutibedi who was talking about the involvement of the PKTT that harassed him, that planned to kill him, that searched him with a fraudulent search warrant. This whole thing is now all over social media. His explanation, everything about him gets immediate attention.
Do you want to go there? Because I saw that in the news, and my understanding is that there's either litigation or threatened litigation that relates to that. Do you want to go there?
I will stop, Commissioner.
Perhaps to go back to Ms. Hassim's question, as I understand it, what she's asking is, you've said that all these favorable social media activity in favor of General Mkhwanazi, there's something going on there. And Ms. Hassim was really asking you, do you have facts or evidence in support of what you're saying, or you're speculating that General Mkhwanazi may have something to do with it? And I haven't heard you answer that direct question.
It's just that, Chair, I know I'm not speculating. It is the case. But the simple question is, do you have the account name? Do you have the account number? Do you know this? I won't have it. I don't have it. But why I'm saying that, I have been given names to say, this person who's responsible for General Mkhwanazi's social media are the following, or is this one. I have that name, but up until I also have evidence or proof, I cannot sit here and say, here is this name. But I do have it.
I think the point lies in the last thing that you say, that you don't yet, at least, I'm happy to put in the word yet, you don't yet have proof of what you have been told by somebody, that there is this person who's in charge of that account. You don't have proof, and I think you've just said that right at the end.
Let me accept that.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Maybe before you go further, let me ask another question, which was a clarification question. You said that earlier on, you said General Mkhwanazi was advised to go to City of Joburg to get information about me. When you say, well, and that's where you left it, do you know for a fact, and are you able to give a name who advised him, one, and two, what was the information that he was advised to go and get about you?
Reading from the statement of, and I'm sure if commissioners will listen to Mesuli Mlandu's testimony at the ad hoc committee, he did mention where he spoke specifically about General Mkhwanazi coming to see him, and also the fact that he's got a relationship with Ms. Colleen Makubele. And to me, it's what a coincidence that now, all of a sudden, because there's also Ms. Colleen Makubele there, now the city of Joburg's, some issue also is being brought into the fore.
Yeah, General, can I just stop you there? You've said that this witness from City of Joburg, in his statement, he says that General Mkhwanazi came to see him. That answers part of what I wanted I was asking for clarification on. The earlier part of it is where you say he was advised. And my question is, you know for a fact that he was advised, and by whom? If you could just answer that part.
I think when you listen to Mesuli Mlandu talking and say that General Mkhwanazi contacted me and came to see me, logically speaking, tells me that he cannot wake up one day and also then go to the city of Joburg and go and look for information about General Sibiya, and when in fact already Mesuli Mlandu said, I've got a personal relationship with Colleen Makubela, and that I'm doing this in support of General Mkhwanazi because he came to see me about it. So if maybe my answer is not sufficient, Chair, I will leave it at that as well.